Sorry, I didn't see you there. What's that? You're here for one of the most hotly anticipated races of the Formula One season? As F1 returns back to the USA yet again for none other than the Las Vegas Grand Prix? That's mental. So, what can I get for you? Do you want a Max Verstappen victory drink? How does that sound? Oh, you don't know what's going on this weekend? Well, you're in luck, because I'm Ryan with the Apex Motorsport, and this is none other than your guide to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. So, let's start with the circuit the drivers will be taking to over the next 3 days of running. Formula One returns for the first time in 40 years to Las Vegas. This time sees a 17-corner circuit at high speeds blasting through the famous streets of Las Vegas, including the Las Vegas Strip. This includes a 1.9 kilometer section of flat out track from the exit of turn 12 all the way down to the braking zone at turn 14, which means 78% of the total lap distance will be taken at full throttle. There is, however, 2 DRS zones in this circuit. The first is on the straight between turns 4 and 5, and the second on turns 13 and 14. We're going to see some real cool action, hopefully some really good overtaking moves down those fast DRS straights. So Ted, what do you think? On to you.
Thanks, Desk Ryan. Anyway, yeah, DRS, it's going to be interesting around this circuit. It's very long straights. It could be very beneficial, obviously, to Red Bull, but obviously the Williams, that could come in really handy for them. Anyways, I'll just obviously take a look at my notes, as always. So a quick look at the drivers' standings, of course. And we see down in 5th place, there has been a slight change, yes. Lando Norris replaces Carlos Sainz now, who drops to 6th place. So Lando Norris is now up in 5th, which is 3 points. Carlos Sainz is now behind the Brit. Anyway, Fernando Alonso is now in 4th place standing, following his entertaining performance, to say the least, to get his podium at Brazil. Yes, it was very, very, very good. Yes, keep up, camera. Come on, keep up. Over in the constructors' championship, the gap between Mercedes in 2nd and Ferrari in 3rd is now only 20 points, which it's quite good for the Ferraris, I suppose. With only 2 races remaining, should I add, so it's hyping up to be a really close championship. Aston Martin and McLaren, there's only 21 points now separates them. It's also worth pointing out that the Red Bull has 400 points in the championship between next place Mercedes, so they've done quite well. Max Verstappen alone himself has enough points to have won the championship for the Milton Keynes based team. So yeah, back to you.
Thanks, Ted. Anyway, everyone, it's the time we've all been dreading. The time. Set some early alarm clocks or do some all-nighters, because Formula One returns this weekend with FP1 getting underway at 4:30 a.m. in the UK with us, which is roughly in the US at Las Vegas itself around 8:30 p.m. The Thursday night is sort of early Friday morning for us, so we're getting some Thursday action, technically just like how Monaco used to be years ago. Following on, FP2 follows at midnight local time, which is the start of Friday for us, with an 8 a.m. start in the UK. Then later on the Friday in the States, there is FP3, which is at 8:30 p.m, which is 4:30 a.m. in the early hours of Saturday morning for us here in the UK. Qualifying takes place on Saturday with at midnight start locally, which is once again 8 a.m. in the UK. Then the Grand Prix itself takes place on Sunday? Well, yes, no, because it's technically a Sunday for us, but everyone in the US, it'll be a Saturday technically, so there'll be a Saturday Formula One Grand Prix. Yeah, which a lot of people seem to not be too happy about, which I can't understand, because it's always a Sunday, right? Yeah, guys, race day Sunday. And don't forget, there's been 58 Saturday races in the entirety of F1. So calm down, everyone. Saturday races are a thing. They've happened. Get over it. But don't worry, it's still going to be a Sunday for us in the UK. Local time will be race start at 10 p.m. and UK time, get ready folks, 6 a.m. start for us. Yeah, it's going to be a long morning, but it'll be well worth it, I'm sure. Long straights, tight corners, it definitely couldn't be a Red Bull track. We'll just have to wait and see. So I would like to thank you all for watching. If you do happen to like the content today of our F1 previews and much more that we do on this channel, why not give this video a like and also leave a comment down below on anything that you think we could improve on, or what you think of the brand new Las Vegas Grand Prix. Once again, it hasn't been here in nearly over 40 years. It's insane. If you haven't already checked out the rest of our content on the channel, be sure to check it out. Also, why not give us a subscribe while you're down there. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching the Apex Motorsport, and we hope to see you again in the future. Goodbye.